Life in the medieval world was a thing of rigid, brutal order. It was a life measured in seasons of back-breaking toil and governed by the unyielding authority of the Lord and the priest. Every day was a testament to hardship, a prayer for survival against famine and plague. The world was a precarious place, held together by strict hierarchies and the fear of God. But for a few stolen days a year, that order was not just broken, it was gleefully, terrifyingly shattered. For despite the hardship, or perhaps because of it, medieval people celebrated with a ferocity that bordered on madness. These were the festivals of misrule, the carnivals of chaos. For a brief, intoxicating period, the world was turned upside down. The peasant became the king, the fool became the pope. Social order, the very bedrock of their existence, dissolved into a drunken pageant. The lord of misrule, chosen from the common folk, would preside over a court of delightful anarchy, his decrees mocking the very laws that chained them for the rest of the year. The sacred was made profane. Holy hymns were twisted into bawdy tavern songs. The solemnity of the church was invaded by the chaos of the street. It was a necessary release, a pressure valve for a society on the edge. But this freedom was a double-edged sword. It was a deeply held belief that during these times of upheaval, the veil between the worlds grew thin. The boundary separating the living from the dead, the human from the inhuman, became porous. While the villagers danced and drank, they knew they were not alone. Spirits, ancient and nameless things from the woods and the earth, were drawn to the chaos like moths to a flame. They watched from the edge of the firelight, their unseen eyes witnessing the revelry. Every laugh had to be tempered, every boast swallowed. The ancestors were listening. The Fae were waiting. And God, or the gods that came before him, were judging. And so joy and fear walked hand in hand through the muddy streets. The wild abandon of the dance was shadowed by the terror of what might be dancing alongside you. The laughter was a little too loud, a little too desperate, as if to ward off the encroaching silence of the woods. This was not simple celebration, it was a gamble. Excess, they believed, could draw misfortune. A boast too proud might invite a blight on your crops. A blasphemy too bold could earn divine punishment, or worse, attract the attention of something far older and less forgiving than the Christian God. Every moment of liberation was paid for with a moment of profound existential dread. They were celebrating on the edge of a cliff, keenly aware of the abyss below.